Hey guys, this is Philip McClanagan, aka Filmax. Boom. And today we're going to be looking at how I made this sound here. You can also hear that in my song Demanded here. Yeah, there it is. You get the idea. So, how did I do it? These sounds can be made a variety of different ways. You can use 808 kick drums. You can distort them. You can use sine waves. There's a number of different ways, but how I done it is using a synth. The synth in choice is a.n.a. It's from Sonic Academy. Guys, if you haven't got this, please do. It's relatively cheap in comparison to other synths, and it sounds really good. So if you load this up and initialize the preset by clicking up here, a.n.a. There we go. It sounds like this, playing a straight saw. I'm assuming by making this video that you guys already know how to use the basics of a DAW. So in this case, I'm using Ableton Live 9. I have a bass channel set up here with a MIDI note set to G, so a quarter note. So whenever I play that as it is, it will sound like this. So that's a quarter note playing a saw. So if you've downloaded the latest installment of a.n.a, you should have a new wave type called warm saw. It's at the bottom. Boom. Select 8 voices. To help you follow along with this tutorial, everything that I go to adjust, you'll see in this window here. You'll see the values change for every parameter. So down here, if I want to detune, I'm looking for 5%. So there we go. Keep width to 0. Keep the DT shape where it is, the detune shape. Retrig on, very important. And make sure your width's at 0, guys, because it's a bass sound and you don't want to affect in the stereo field too much. If we want to, we can do that with effects later. So the rest of this sound is more or less made with the filters. So we want to go down to the filter section here. Change type to 4-pole vintage high pass. Reduce the cutoff to around 11 o'clock. Keep everything else as it is, bar the envelope send. Down here again, you want to move this up, increase it to 100%. So that'll send everything from filter 1 over to the envelope. Next, we want to keep sustain 0, release 0. The same with the amp envelope. Sustain 0, release 0. Reduce the decay time to about 1.8 seconds. Back to the filter envelope. Increase the decay just a slight, so it's down here about 400 milliseconds, and then I will play that as it is. You can hear the sound starting to take shape. So back to the filter envelope, I want to show you something that if you alter the attack, it changes the character of the sound in a way that sounds a little bit like sidechaining. If you don't know what that is, guys, there's a number of YouTube videos already out there on it. I'll explain it pretty well. I can make a video myself if it's requested, but I'll play this as I change this and let you hear what it does. It does sound a little bit like sidechaining. I think there sounds quite cool, you know, around 28 milliseconds. What else do we want to do? The rest of the sound is more or less made in with the EQ. So if we come down to this section here, we'll reduce the high by quite a lot, say -10. Yeah. Same with the mid, -10. And then with the low, we will actually increase it by around 3 dB. Yep. I'll let you hear what that sounds like with the bypass on and off. Yeah, it's quite more of a deeper sound. So if this, for instance, was in a full mix with a lot of instruments going on, you would hear, or it would give more room that way to your higher instruments. One other thing we can do is add a little bit of reverb. So if we come down to this section, the effects, click reverb, select it. You want to keep this relatively low, but enough to make a noticeable effect. So low decay times, so around say 20, yeah. Keep the low pass up, damping where it is. We'll reduce the size almost the whole way. Turn the high pass up. Keep the level probably where it is, but I can play this as a effective level to let you hear the sound. Yeah, say there. So that is more or less that sound complete. Other than that, over here I have another track setup with a kick on it. So if I was to play the kick and the bass what we've just made together, it would sound like this. I don't know about you, but I think that sounds quite cool. Other ways I have a sidechain, as I explained earlier. I have one actually set up and ready to go with a trigger track as the signal. So it's set up here on track 1. So if I was to play this here, and I will play it as I actually adjust the threshold. So I'll start at the top and I'll reduce it down. I'll let you hear that. Yeah, so you get that noticeable pumping sound. That is more or less how I made that sound, guys. If you wanted to make your own variation of this, you could, if you come back up to the oscillators, the detune shape here, this also changes the character quite noticeably, and it can lend some nice effects. So you could change this a little and save your own presets, perhaps. Make your own ones, you know, up here, save as. You can make a whole stack of these things. I'll let you hear what that sounds like if I adjust that. Maybe we could also add some white noise. Yeah, something like that. That's pretty much it, guys. Cheers for watching. Bye bye.